Hi there! Before we start, I just wanted to let you know that next week's episode will be about Banjo-Kazooie. So if you made a great Banjo-Kazooie level in Mario Maker 2, let me know in the comments and I might play it in next week's video. Okay? Alright, so let's begin with The Legend of Zelda. And we're going to start immediately with Beyond the Great Plateau Breath of the Wild by Reshiram 52. And as you can see, this level is very reminiscent of the Great Plateau. It's like a open world exploration, you know, go where you want kind of type of thing. And here we have some small enemies. We have the lookout towers for the bokoblins, and what you can see here is our first shrine. Because what you have to do in this stage is collect 4 coins to finish the level. And to do that, you have to visit 4 shrines and beat them. You don't have to do it in any order, just like in Breath of the Wild, and just have a good time with it. I'm speeding a little bit up here because, you know, I suck at puzzles and I'm sometimes a bit slow. So we got our first coin right here and we're gonna exit so we can visit our next shrine. You know, and that's what I love the most, that you don't have to do it in a specific order. You can just take your time. And there are also a small couple of Easter eggs hidden in this stage, which you will see later on. But for now, we will continue to our second shrine. And these are all little puzzles, and I think that you have seen most of them already in one way or another in Mario Maker 2. There are a lot of elements that, you know, get copied by a lot of creators, but they're still fun to see. And they're not too difficult, so I don't think you will die a lot. You know, I'm an idiot, so I'm losing my shell right here. But that's not a problem, because we can try again. Oh, nope, I lose it again. Because you know what? Third time is a charm. And yes, that wasn't too difficult. You know, it shouldn't be too difficult to get up here, but once again, I'm an idiot. And I have a monkey brain, so for me, it takes a bit longer. But for you, it will probably be a lot quicker. But I finished it, and that's what it's all about. Finally, leaving the second shrine, we go on to our third shrine, which is right over here. And again, you have seen these puzzles as well, with the grabby things. Not too difficult. Gotta swing around a little bit. Weepee! You know, just having a bit of fun. The puzzles in this stage are of course based on the puzzles that you have to do in the shrines of Breath of the Wild. And with that, we're leaving our third shrine. And here we can see a bokoblin riding a horse, which is a Koopa in this game. And we have a couple of more lookout towers. And luckily they don't have bow and arrows, because that would just be weird in a Mario game. And here we have our last shrine, ladies and gentlemen. Because you just have to need to collect the 4 coins. And once again, I'm speeding it up a little bit here, because we have seen these puzzles. Especially if you've played Mario Maker 2. And if you have a Switch, I think that you have, and then you've seen a lot of these puzzles. Now, for our first Easter egg over here, which I think is pretty cool, is the, you know, the skull hut from the bokoblins, where they gather and throw shit at you. Amazing. And here we have our second Easter egg, which of course is the horse's stable. And what do you get when you get into the horse's stable? You get a horse. But we don't have those in Mario Maker, so we get a Yoshi. Amazing. Just amazing. So if you go here beforehand, you can actually play the whole level with Yoshi. So with a horse, which makes it, you know, even a bit more easier. And that was the 5th shrine, but I won't show it to you. So you can check out the last shrine for yourself. Because the last shrine is optional, because you only need 4 coins. So be sure to play this level. And our second stage will bring us to An Adventure of Link by Cody ZU. And ZU stands of course for Zelda Universe. You know the site, you love the site. It's amazing for all Zelda things related. And of course An Adventure of Link Zelda 2. One of the classics for the NES, so I love that he picked a NES style to play this level on. And it's also, you know, the classic Zelda 2 mechanics. You saw it, all the doors with the keys, which you have to collect in every dungeon. Amazing. And he combined a lot of things, you know, a bit of platforming, a bit of enemy rushes, but also a boss battle and some jumping over lava, which you will see later. And here you have a simple hammer bro to kill. And will I do it? No, I miss. But that's okay. I still survive, of course. And now we are making our way to the dungeon, or as they were called in Zelda 2, temples or palace. Just hanging a bit around here, just have to avoid this chain chomp, and then we can get in. These creatures always scared the fuck out of me when I was a kid, but that's okay. Because I will survive and we're going in. And now, if you're watching this and you're thinking, wow, Xpref, you're really good. You managed to do this in one try. Well, you're wrong, my friend. This is all the power of editing. because I tried this 20 times before I succeeded. And it wasn't supposed to be that difficult. That's okay. That's all okay. We're going down here. You may also remember this from Zelda 2, the elevators. A lot of fun. There were no moles in Zelda 2. And also no boom booms, but there were guys chasing you around with wings. I don't even bother fighting him right now because I know it's a battle that I will probably lose. I do pick up the coin because I want to treat myself from time to time. Go up here, downstairs, and then we are making our way to the boss fight, yes. Just a little bit more of coin collecting and key collecting that we have to do. A little bit of twerking for me there on the platform. And we have our keys, ladies and gentlemen. We can go around here, jump over, and we are there. So, I tried to slide down here, which isn't a mechanic from the original Mario, so that was great. And we have our boss battle. I want to say Ganondorf, but doesn't really look like him, and he wasn't really in Zelda. He was in Zelda 2, but also not really. It was really weird. You just have to play the game. But yay, I did it. Our last key. And then we just have to go in here, which I struggle with, of course, again. But I managed to get in, eventually. And there we go. As you can see, it's really reminiscing of Zelda 2 and An Adventure of Link. A little Triforce over here, so great job, Cody. I love it. Well done. Zelda Universe is the best. And for our third stage, we have a music stage, which is Breath of the Wild Mifa's Theme by Chico. I love these kind of stages, just enjoying the music, so I'm gonna shut up for here and you can just enjoy the beautiful tunes. So yeah, amazing. I love these kind of stages. And yes, I missed the poll. Very good, Expref. But well done, Chico. A very unique song that not a lot of people have done. So well done. Well done. And for our first stage, we go to Majora's Mask Clocktown by Megan Animate. Or Meganimate. How you want to call it. I'm not sure. Sorry, Megan. And when I first played this, I was thinking, what does this have to do with Clocktown? But then I realized, of course, this is the opening of Majora's Mask, where Epona gets kidnapped and you have to save her from Skull Kid. You have to chase him around to get her back. Well, we all know how that ends. It ends horribly with you being transformed into a Deku seed, not boy. Yeah, we can see Skull Kid over here. Very nicely done. A wizard with a dry bones on his head. So we have to kill him to get the key. But he doesn't like that so much, and you will see that later. I love how she did that. And we have a bit of platforming, which we also do in the opening of Majora's Mask with the flowers. And here our trippy little cutscene starts, where things all go wrong. Where you get transformed into a Deku boy. We have to move on, so through the door, and then we're here in Clocktown, ladies and gentlemen. And of course we can recognize it by the clock tower in the middle, a lot of enemies, and what we're going to do here is collect coins, do all kinds of little different stuff in the houses and around the houses, which is also very memorable from Majora's Mask, which reminds me very much of the Bomber's Notebook, where the fucking boys make you do shit. Like chase them around and save people's marriage and be sure that little ladies don't get robbed by creepy guys to get the bomb mask. You know what I'm talking about. But we have done all that, so it's time for a boss battle again. And who else do we fight? Then Skull Kid. A lot of magic happening. Bowser Jr. messing around. Boo stealing my suit. But it's all good in the end. It's an amazing level. You should check it out for yourself. I ran through it really quickly, but there's a lot more stuff in between. It's really, really reminiscent of Majora's Mask. Well done, Megan. Well done. And then on to our final stage, Zelda Ocarina of Time, Dodongo's Cavern by Majora. And Majora has more levels made in Super Mario Maker 2, and his levels are just out of this world. So when you're finished with this video, be sure to check them out. He also has a great one about the Deku Tree and one about Lord Jabu Jabu's belly. But I wanted to show this one because I think it's my favorite, and it's not as much as talked about as the other ones. So just enjoy this one for now. And I also wanted to include multiple creators in this video, so I didn't only want to include Majora stages, but... So here we enter the Dodongo's Cavern, and here you can see the skull that you have to go inside of at the end of the level, which all the puzzles are built around. And of course, a big mechanic from the Dodongo's Cavern are the bombs that you get from the bomb flowers, so very nice that he included it in here as well. It's just he captured the atmosphere from this level so greatly. Push this thwomp around so you can detonate the bomb and the path will open. You have a little mini boss battle here, not too difficult. Grab the key, go inside to continue on. So yeah, like I said, a lot of bombs. You can see the little plants coming out of the pipes. Again, I'm struggling a little bit here. No problem. We're going up. Getting those sweet coins, because you need to get your rewards as well, of course, as Link. Little mushroom, we don't need it. Jump over this guy. So yeah, as you can see, a lot of the bomb puzzles. Again, it's not too difficult. You probably won't die in this stage. It's not that difficult to complete in the end. That's what I'm trying to say. And again, I hope you're enjoying seeing this footage of me struggling to complete a simple task. But eventually I managed to complete it. It goes in the eye, and then there is one eye left. He did this in such an amazing way that you can only enter the door when you get both eyes by collecting pink coins for the key, which makes us able to enter the Dodongo's lair to fight King Dodongo, of course. I like this little resting area with a checkpoint where you can go back to, if you should fail, of course. If you want to finish this dungeon, well, you should have the ability to pick up bombs because you're going to do it a lot. And we go straight down.
Great! I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos!
Neither can I, Link. And there he is. The monstrosity that's King Dodongo. Absolutely. I love how he made this guy look. You don't have to chase him around in a circle, which is practically impossible in Mario Maker 2, because it's 2D. But this is a very creative way to solve that problem. I still try to kill him, even though he's dead already. We go through this door where we can see him one more time, getting killed in the lava. And that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for watching and also remind you that next week's episode is about Banjo-Kazooie. So if you have a Banjo-Kazooie level, let me know in the comments, drop that ID and I might play it next week. Okay, here's the outro. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and if I missed any cool Zelda levels, let me know in the comments for me to check out. You can also check out one of my other videos on screen right now, and if you really liked it, you can subscribe to the channel for more Nintendo content. Thank you.